Hello students, in last class we have discussed about pressure, its definition and formula and factor affecting the pressure. In this class I will take atmospheric pressure. Our earth is surrounded by air to a height of about 300 km from its surface. This envelope of air around the earth is called the atmosphere. The weight of air column exerts a thrust on the earth. The thrust exerted on unit area of earth's surface due to column of air is called the atmospheric pressure. The atmospheric pressure on the earth's surface is about 1 kilogram force per centimeter square, or we can say the value of atmospheric pressure is given by 1.013 into 10 raised to power 5 Pascal. Now let us discuss how to demonstrate the atmospheric pressure by an activity. So let us start an experiment, tin can experiment. Take a tin can fitted with an airtight stopper. The stopper is removed and a small quantity of water is boiled in the tin can till the steam starts coming out of the can, and steam takes out the air of can with it, as shown in figure. Take a tin having airtight stopper, but just remove it and start heating it. Fill water. Water and airtight stopper. Tin can, burner. Now the stopper is then tightly replaced and simultaneously the flame beneath the can is removed. Cold water is then poured over the can. It is observed that the can collapses inward as shown in figure. Now suppose when heat supply is removed and airtight stopper is fitted, now pour cold water. Then we can observe the pressure due to steam inside the can is same as the air pressure outside the can, but on pouring cold water over the can fitted with stopper, the steam inside the can condenses and producing water and water vapor at a very low pressure. Thus the air pressure outside the can become more than the inside. That's why its shape become distorted like this. So by this experiment we can prove that atmosphere also exert pressure. Now let us take some application of atmospheric pressure. First application is sucking a drink with a straw. Now when we suck the drink with a straw, first the air of the straw goes into our lungs and the pressure of air in the straw decreases. As shown in figure, suppose when we suck the drink inside a container from here, then as we know atmosphere also exert pressure. So when we suck the air from the straw, the air inside the straw become less than the atmospheric pressure. That's why the atmospheric pressure acting on the drink forces the drink to move up and the straw which then reaches into our mouth. Now next is filling of syringe with the liquid. When the syringe is capped with its opening just inside the liquid and the plunger is pulled up in the barrel, the pressure inside the barrel below the plunger becomes much less than the atmospheric pressure acting on the liquid. As a result, the atmospheric pressure forces the liquid to rise up in the syringe. Next is filling of ink into fountain pen. It is due to the atmospheric pressure again that ink gets filled into a fountain pen. Then the pen is kept with its nib inside the ink. When the rubber tube of the fountain pen is pressed, the air of rubber tube goes out in the form of bubbles through the ink and the air pressure inside the rubber tube becomes less. On releasing the rubber tube, the ink rises into it through the capillary below the nib of the pen because the atmospheric pressure on the ink outside the rubber tube is now more than the air pressure inside the tube. Next application is action of rubber suckers. Rubber suckers are used as hook in the kitchen and bathroom. When a rubber sucker is forced against the wall as shown in figure, suppose this is wall. When the rubber suckers are fitted like this, then the air between the sucker and wall is forced out. Means here vacuum creates. Okay, creating a vacuum in the between, the atmospheric pressure acting on it from outside then holds it firmly against the wall. The direction of atmospheric pressure will be like this. Next is taking out of oil from a sealed oil can. Fifth point. To take out oil from a sealed oil can, two holes are made on the can instead of making only one hole. Why? Because the reason is that the air from outside enters in through one hole to exert atmospheric pressure on the oil, which forces the oil to come out from the other hole. Now next topic which we are going to start, it is measurement of atmospheric pressure. Atmospheric pressure at any place is measured by a barometer. So barometer can be defined as an instrument which is used to measure the atmospheric pressure. In 1643, Torricelli first designed a simple barometer using mercury as an barometric liquid. So the scientist that designed the simple barometer was Torricelli in 1643. In next class, we will discuss about the construction of barometer, its working and fluid pressure. Okay, thank you.